we're gonna make my favorite dish. I know why you're laughing, because it is.
It is what?
I say everything's my favorite. This one's serious, guys, okay? I eat bacon and peanut butter together. Like, it is my
He
indulgence.
does take spoonfuls. I'll like just find him like hovering over the like refrigerator with spoonfuls. Spoonfuls of peanut butter. I'm like, can you good?
Bacon and peanut butter, I love the combo. I think it goes perfect together, right? And if you think about it in a weird way, like pad thai is a peanut butter based sauce that goes in Thai cooking. A lot of times they use pork in it, so it naturally occurs in many, many different cuisines. So like, I'll make a bacon and peanut butter sandwich. When the old lady makes some pancakes, I'll take the young lady, I'll take some pancakes and I'll put bacon and butter, and then I had this like aha moment. I'm like, bacon, peanut butter pancakes, but you don't have to add the peanut butter. However, I will tell you, bacon pancakes in this recipe, oh yeah, you gotta do this. This is like going into the holidays, Christmas morning, you gotta have bacon pancakes. Carnivore pancakes.
Carnivore pancakes. I don't know if it works that way, but I see what you're.
I mean, it works to some degree. I think it's a much better alternative than like pancakes with sweet cherry compote and like a raspberry, like all this fruit and like processed sugar that we get and everything, and it's just dollops of jam and sugar and high fructose corn syrup and jam and sugar in it. Bacon. It's a much better combo.
You almost hit me.
I know. Sup, big guy, you like bacon? There is a little bit of science to our pancakes. The first thing I need to do is get this bacon rendering for the pancakes. So I'm just gonna slice all this bacon. Now, what does rendering mean? Rendering is when you slowly release the fat from a protein by cooking it over low heat. The protein of the meat crisps up and you're left with this delicious fat. So we're gonna have bacon fat, we're gonna have crispy bacon. We're gonna fold the crispy bacon into the pancake batter, and then we're gonna use the bacon fat, guess where?
To cook them.
Yeah! How do you like that?
Hey!
It's gonna go in the marriage. People start rendering in hot pans, which is so silly because the idea is you want to slowly bring the temperature up in order to release the fats so that the meat.
There's a little guy over there.
Oh, look, you see this? You see this guy tried to escape. He tried to escape. You think you can escape from our grasp? No way. We own you.
What the?
Things get weird in the kitchen. While the bacon is rendering, we're gonna start to make our pancakes, okay? And we're just gonna do a real basic pancake. The only difference is instead of using like a buttermilk base that we like to use, because this is a touch more savory, I'm gonna use milk and sour cream. So I'm gonna use the sour cream in place of the buttermilk.
More sour cream?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
And I think a lot of people don't know. Do you know why we use like a sour cream or a buttermilk in pancakes?
Why?
Well, it's the acid that activates the baking soda, which is really the leavener in pancakes. Now, you typically add baking soda and baking powder. Baking powder has a powdered acid in there that activates it, but you also want to use the baking soda for that double leaven, which gives it the fluff. So the sour cream is going to act as that acid.
So they're going to be nice, fluffy pancakes.
These are going to be fluffier than Aunt Norma's butt cheeks on Christmas morning.
Okay, so flour.
2 cups of flour.
2 cups of flour.
Okay.
1
teaspoon of baking soda, and then we're gonna do.
This is baking powder.
I know, we're gonna do a half a teaspoon of baking powder. Yep, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 2 eggs in here.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, we're gonna separate the egg yolks and the egg whites. You wanna know why?
¿Por qué?
Because we're gonna make a meringue and whip the egg whites. Okay, this is a little trick, guys. Separate your egg yolks from your egg whites. You whip your egg whites to add a ton of air to make them really light and fluffy. I'm gonna do 1 cup of sour cream. Okay, just do 1 cup of milk. There we go. So you can mix all that together, my love.
Oh, I can.
There we go, just get that rendering. Teaching the kids about proper pancakes. So look, these are like medium, would you say stiff? These are probably like medium peaked on egg whites. So this is how you make a meringue, right? If you bake these, it would basically be like a soft meringue. But you want that air in those eggs white. That is the structure, right? The structure in there. This is just protein. Now the protein is stretched out, and what's left filled with air, because we whip the air in. So you have these big old protein pockets and pillows and clouds. We don't want to mix yet, right? Because we got the baking powder and the baking soda in here, which is going to activate the leaven, the rise.
Yes.
Once we start mixing, it's going to activate and then it's going to fall. I also like my pancake mix to sit so that some of those clumps come out. And then furthermore, the baking powder, okay, which is double acting leavener, will also rise a second time. Baking soda only rises once. It's when it's mixed with the acid. Baking powder rises twice when it's mixed with the acid, but then also when it is brought up to heat. So we're doing everything possible to make these things fluffy and rich. So we're gonna have baking fat in the butter. We're gonna then pour that into our pancake mixture. Then we're gonna whip crazy. Yeah, that's my boy. Bacon, you smell it. See, the kids smell the bacon and they know what's coming. Good job, rendering is rendering. See, you're so to the point. All right, so let's get that. We got this. Oh, and then the peanut butter. Let me pull out the peanut butter. Crazy Dick's peanut butter.
Crazy rich.
So this is good peanut butter is hard to find. Yes, sir. Yeah, you can have it. Good peanut butter is hard to find because peanut butters these days are just full of palm oil. So I look for a peanut butter that is only peanuts. That's it, right?
And maybe salt.
And peanut. This
is just peanuts.
This is just peanuts, and there's no salt in there. Let's put this in right now.
You want me to whip it?
No, yeah, whip it into the other one.
Or should I gently fold it?
No, just whip it. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna gently mix this in. Mind you, we're not adding the egg white, okay? Hey James, don't worry, we're not adding the egg white yet. I'm not gonna overmix this, right? Like I don't care if there's clumps in this because they're gonna work themselves out as they cook. Oh, that peanut butter kind of pulled this together. So I'm actually gonna add a little bit, more milk to it. It's an art, not a science, so if things don't work, fix it. Yeah.
Bacon.
There we go. Nice and light and airy. Add some of the bacon, yeah.
All of it or some?
Not all of it, just some of it.
Okay.
Okay, and then get ready to whisk. I'm gonna temper some of this bacon fat and butter in, okay?
Okay. Ooh, that is thick.
You ready? And then we're gonna cook it right into this pan.
Almost, baby.
Bacon pancakes. We're gonna go right into the pan. We're gonna go right into the pan with this little guy. Go. There we go. Now we're gonna go right into the pan that we cooked the bacon in. Are you ready, buddy?
I know what 20 plus 20 is.
What's 20 plus 20?
40.
Nice. What's 40 plus 40?
60.
Nope.
Close.
70.
Keep going.
80.
Yeah.
What 50 by, I know what 50 by 50 is.
What?
100.
50 plus 50.
100.
By is multiplication.
I know what 50 by 50 is.
What?
90.
You just said it right. You said 100. All right, here we go. Look at these amazing pancakes.
Nice
I'm just gonna rub these with butter. Okay.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rub these with butter. See it?
There's peanut butter. There's
Peanut butter,
whipped egg
bacon.
whites, there's
Peanut butter, bacon, and we cooked it in the bacon fat. So these are like savory. So the kids ate all the bacon. Otherwise, we would be finishing it with bacon.
Topping it with bacon. Should we just rip it?
Yeah, but I want to look at the inside.
Yeah.
So this is what's really interesting. If you look at the inside, right? Like that's still pretty fluffy. You see that? You see those air pockets in there? A little bit of bacon baked into it. There's the bacon. All right, so the world's richest savory, sweet bacon peanut butter pancakes. I know that's a mouthful, literally and figuratively, and it's a lot to handle, but it works.
It works.
Lauren was apprehensive about this. She's like, I don't know.
This is a little, there's too much going on in here.
Well, it kind of feels like a 1 a.m. like Harold and Kumar were stoned. Like, let's have pancakes.
Just throw it all in the pancake mix and call it a day.
But I have really weird taste, and I think that this one works, especially around the holidays where you're indulgent anyway, and it's incredibly rich.
Like, you don't need to like make separate bacon and pancakes, and this is just all thrown in here.
Yeah. If you want this detailed recipe, follow us on Substack at American Gravy. You can follow us on Rumble, and then follow us on X.